Alright, guys. So, for anybody that watches these live streams later, I was having connection issues all tonight. Um, I seem to always have this problem. I don't know why. It's either people can't hear me or whatever. Um, I just hope that I have a live stream in the future where I just don't run into any problems. Uh, I think that's also what's avoided me from live streaming more is because of all these issues. Like, is it me? Like, was it my Wi-Fi that bad? I switched my Wi-Fi. That didn't it's like, what and it kept showing that it kept going, like, the minute of live stream, it said I was live, it was reading my audio, but you guys couldn't hear me or see me? I mean, um yeah, I mean, I apologize, I just have no I don't know why it's does YouTube hate me or something? Look, I don't know, maybe they do. I don't know. I just I don't know. Man. But anyway, we'll make this live stream. We'll have it for about 5 minutes, so just so I can just wrap this live stream up, and to also talk about movies. A little bit more. Back, we're back, guys. Um, we have Alex 3.0 in the the live chat. Thank you for joining the live stream. Alex' question is: Are you excited for the new "I Know What You Did Last Summer"? Very, very excited. So excited that I'm avoiding the new trailer that came out because I don't want this film spoiled for me. I want to go into it not seeing a whole lot because I already saw the teaser trailer. So I'm just uh, being very patient with this movie and not letting them not spoiling the movie for me. I just I don't want to see something in the trailer where it's like that's the coolest part of the movie, and then I watch the movie and I'm like, oh, I saw that in the trailer. I tend to enjoy movies more when I don't watch the trailers or only watch the teaser trailer. Um, and also, I love I Know You Did Last Summer, and I have nostalgia for I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. I Will Always Know What You Did Last Summer is like one of the worst movies of all time. It's awful. I watched that when I was like 11, 11 years old. I'm like, this is awful, awful. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. It was a straight to video. It's like the worst straight to video sequel I've ever seen. Because the first one was good, the second one was like, alright, and then you get to that third one, it's like, "What is this?" So yeah, I'm really glad that they're doing a sequel to the original movie. They're going back to that, and I think that's really great because I Will Always Know What You Did Last Summer, that made me always mad that that was the last one. I'm like, "You cannot end that storyline with that movie." No, we need a do-over, I'm so grateful we're getting this. Jennifer Love Hewitt is back and Freddie Prinze Jr. Like, it's just so exciting that we're getting that, we're getting them back, you know, and, I'm just very, very excited about that. Um, so yeah, very, very hyped. It's in August. Um, Even like Freakier Friday. Like I was a big Freaky Friday fan because that came out in 2003 and I was 8, 7 and 8 when that came out. And I just love that movie as a kid. That was just a movie I watched all the time. It would play on TV all the time. It was just always a movie like I would just laugh at. It's one of those like few Disney movies I actually really, really like. And so Freakier Friday, it looks good. It will not be the first one, it can't be the first movie, but it doesn't mean that this can't be a decent sequel. Let's hope it's not a Dumb and Dumber 2, kind of thing, and that we just get a decent sequel, you know, or that new Mean Girls, you know, that we just get something that doesn't ruin the original movie. Um, but yeah, I'm so excited for I Know What You Did Last Summer. I think it has potential to be the best one. I really do. I think it could be the best movie. It's all on how the movie's executed, and yeah, we'll see. Um, Zach says, "Ari, Astor's new film, Eddington, comes out in July. I was a fan of Beau. Bew is Afraid at all, but I love Hereditary and Misdemeanor enough to give this one a shot. Okay. Yeah, Zach, feel free to like send me like a message of like a recommendation of movies. Um, like if there's any movies, like if there's even 5 of them that you would recommend to me, just send me a message and I'll definitely look up all those movies and give them a chance because I'm always trying to find new movies to watch. It's just it's easier, word of mouth or like hearing it through my subscribers and stuff. Alex, I saw your message before you deleted it. Um, but that was a good question though. What are your thoughts on Kevin Williamson directing Scream 7? Um, I'm it's no comment. I have no comment on that. I'm sorry. Zach says also looking forward to Wicked for Good. Looking forward to Wicked for Good, even though the second act of the musical isn't that strong. So I'm nervous how the film will be. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, yeah, because Wicked, that movie did very well. A lot of people liked it. It was nominated for Best Picture. I still haven't seen it. I need to see Wicked. I still haven't watched it yet. Um, but yeah, they're already working on a second movie to it, you know, because it did that well. Predator Badlands is coming out November. Really looking forward to that. Yeah, me too. I'm really excited uh for that film. Uh yeah, because I just always love the Predator movies. I prefer the Alien movies more. I think they're way better. They're just because you have Ridley Scott, you have James Cameron, you have David Fincher, for like the Alien series. Like the Predator movies never had like a filmmaker that was like on that level, you know. Um So that's also why, like, any Predator movie comes out, I'm like, "Is it gonna be good?" With Alien movies, I have more optimism, more confidence in the Alien films, especially, like, Ridley Scott is involved, um, but, um but, yeah, it's like Predator is, like, a better villain than the X-Morphs, from the Alien movies, but the Alien movies are better than the Predator movies, in my opinion. Not Alien Resurrection. Um, but yeah, I overall just think they're better. Uh, Even though the first Predator movie is a classic, Predators that Prey movie that came out on Hulu was really good. I really liked Prey. And Predator 2, I remember watching that years ago. I thought that was a I thought the movie was actually funny. Um, because it was I don't know. I was just like, what's going on? but um but yeah, I if they would have done like a Predator 3, Predator 4, Predator 5, like Aliens did like 4 movies and then, like I wonder if they would have done 2 other Predator films and how that would have been if they, explored like the story more and more like back. I mean, that would have been cool. Um, Rather than, they did that Predators movie. It's probably my least favorite of all the Predator films. Um, oh, well, the first film is only half of the musical. Okay, okay. It's only half of the musical. Alright, so it's not musical beginning to end. The Toxic Avenger is finally getting an uncut release. Ooh, that's interesting. My confidence in Alien has dropped because of Romulus, unfortunately. Yeah, like, I liked Alien Romulus. I didn't love it, though. Like, I loved the VFX of it, the visual effects were incredible, the best that the effects have ever looked in all the movies. Um, like, I'm watching it on the big screen, I was like, "Wow, this movie's visually stunning." It was shot very suspenseful, the lighting, it had a lot of that atmosphere of the original movie, of the way it was shot, and there was a lot of suspense. What I felt like, though, the movie didn't have, though, was enough action. I just don't think the movie had enough action. I think it was a more slow burnt kinda alien movie, which that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just the movie wasn't really promoting it that way, which why would they, you know? But it's just the movie kind of felt slow in some spots, when it shouldn't have felt that way. And I think biggest part of it is the editor of whoever edited that movie, should not have they should have gotten a different editor, because I think the movie was a good film, it just wasn't edited good. Um, and that's how important editing is to movies, you know? It's not like the actor or the director or the writer, it's the editor. Um, and because I know the power of editing and how much that can change a movie, regardless of the flaws of the writing or directing or whatever. Like, if it's edited really, really, really great, that can really save a film. You know, Star Wars was saved in editing, you know? So, post-production is, like, the most crucial part of a movie, you know, is, because that's the final product, you know, that's what people are gonna see forever, you know? Um, so, yeah, I just don't think it was edited good. So I agree with you, Zach. But yeah. And Kaylee says, "Oh, and we're getting a new Silent Night, Deadly Night reboot from the makers of Terrifier this year." Yes, we are. I am so excited for that movie. I'm so excited for that movie, guys. Oh my god. And have a great night, Zach. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. It's always great that you when you join these live streams. Anytime that you can join them, whenever I am live streaming, please feel free to join. Love you, man. You're awesome. So just yeah, join my live streams anytime you want. And yeah, we'll always have this fun talk. Because I just love talking about movies with you guys. This is always great. I'm wrapping up my live stream. Don't worry. I just wanted to keep it going a little bit. Like I didn't want to just make it a 1 minute live stream. So people that watch it later, at least there's like it's I don't know, at least over 10 minutes. Um, but yeah, have a great night, Zach. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. Um, But yeah, Kaylee, the Silent Night, Deadly Night, reboot is that's very exciting. And I just watched the original, last year. So, there's a lot of movies where I just seen them actually. Well, really in the last 5 years, I've watched movies for the first time that I could have watched years ago. Um, but Silent Night, Deadly Night is such a classic. The second one is awful. I watched that um, after the first one. I was like, this movie is like more flashbacks than like an actual story. And then when you get to the actual story of that movie, it's like, what is going on? And yeah, it's just not the first film at all. And it's like it didn't need a sequel, you know. And if they were to do a sequel, it would have been way better than that. It definitely felt like a cash grab and was not you know, uh wasn't really a good sequel. Might be one of the worst sequels I've honestly. Did you ever see the reboot that came out in 2012? It was really garbage day. Uh, I heard so many bad things about it, Haley, that I couldn't even watch it. Like, especially that I didn't even see the original. I was like, I don't want any Silent Deadly Night reboot or whatever to ruin the original movie for me. So I avoided that remake and watched the original instead last year. Um, and I don't I'm in no I have no, like, it would be the word, um, interest in, seeing the reboot, but I'm very excited for the new reboot that we're getting of Silent Night, Deadly Night, and it's the people that, you know, that were, involved with Terrifier 3, and that's one of my favorite Christmas movies. I mean, seriously, I mean, even though it's a Terrifier film, um I mean, Damien Leone, like, really captured Christmas, the magic, like, the way he shot it, the cinematography, I mean, all the decorations, the tone of that movie, like, you really feel like it's Christmas when you in that film, like, you really believe you're in, like, the winter and that time of the year, and, um, it's just yeah, like, for it to be not a Christmas movie, it's a Christmas movie. Um, don't watch Silent Night Part oh, no, I won't. Although Bill Moseley is in it and he's a wonderful person. Yeah, I love Bill Moseley too. I just the second one was that bad. I'm like, I have no interest in the other. I mean, there's like a third one. I was like, there's a third one and a fourth one? I was like, what? I didn't even know there was even a sequel to Silent Night, Deadly Night. I thought it was just a standalone film, like, unless there was April Fool's, Day sequels that I'm not aware of, or Happy Death Day, 2. Um, like, I thought it was one of those, See No Evil, like, I thought Silent Night, Deadly Night was just a standalone My Bloody Valentine, Um, even though out of all of those that should have gotten a sequel, it should have been My Bloody Valentine, you know? So, you guys sort of can get that experience through the Miner versus Jason and Ghostface story, that I made. Because that even though, like, that is Ghostface's movie, that's his movie a little bit, and it's Jason's movie, it's about My Bloody Valentine. It's like me telling a new version of that character, of that story and that's I was trying to just bring it back, but adding that black and white effect and everything I did to it, like old school film grain and everything I gave it, like, I think was, like, way cooler, um, than, uh than just if I would've released the movie in color. Um, I might release a colored version at some point. Kaylee, do you think that I should, um, release a colored version of the Miner versus Jason and Ghostface story? Even though, because it's all black and white, do you think enough people would be interested in seeing it in color, or should I just leave it as black and white? Um, April Fool's Day had a reboot. I actually liked back in 2008. It's worth a watch. Has Scout Compton. Oh, okay. Hey, if it's got Scout Taylor Compton, yeah, I might watch that. Yeah, I was originally I could have met her at the Halloween 45 Years of Terror convention when I went to it, but she canceled last minute because she was contracted to a movie, including Christina Cleed. And I remember wanting to meet them so bad because I remember seeing the remake when I was 11 and 12. So like my introduction to Halloween movies on the big screen was the remake. That was the first Halloween film I saw. But I got to meet Dag. I met him outside. I remember it was the after party. He was doing his whole Instagram stuff, and he was, like, dancing and, like, singing, rapping what he does, and that was so cool, and then, he gave, like, really cool advice to people. I was like, "Okay." Um, and then, my sister wanted to give him a hug, and he's like, I'm a germaphobe, sorry." And then my sister was like she was, like, confused, and then she walked away, and I just was like, "Okay, this all has all of a sudden become awkward." I'm like, What just happened?" And then Dag looks at me, and he's just, like, looking at me, just staring at me. I'm just like, "Oh, it's nice to meet you." And I walked away. I didn't know what to say, but she took it so personal, and I'm like, "Well, you don't know, some people, they just don't like, you know, hugs or they don't like people touching them, you know, or like who knows the reason for that. So, but yeah, I remember she took that person. I just was just like, what's going on? Yeah, I have my sister and Michael Myers, like, my sister's trying to give Michael Myers a hug, and he's like, I'm sorry, I'm germophobic." Um, I love how with the movie, but Marvel had success re-releasing Werewolf at night in color. It was weird, but got people talking. Okay. Yeah, thing is if I released a colored version of it, I would have to, uh like, what I used for fake blood, because it was gonna be black and white, was, like, dark chocolate, was, like, chocolate, syrup, and, like, it was always something that wasn't, like, I mean, sometimes I used black fake blood, but I never used just, like, red fake blood. So, I would have to digitalize, like, somehow, color, uh, the fake blood to look like red and everything. I don't know how to do that. So, once I learn how to do that, or they offer more tools to independent filmmakers to do that, or does I just, you know, someone teaches me how, then I will release a colored version. But, anyway, I'm gonna end it there. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining my live stream tonight. Everybody that joined, thank you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this. I will definitely be making another live stream in the future. I'll be updating you guys more and more about a Christmas nightmare, or should we call it Freddy's Christmas? Freddy's Christmas? Should I create a poll, Kaylee, on my YouTube? Or, like, what would be better, a Christmas nightmare or Freddy's Christmas? You know? I know. It's yeah. I'll create a poll. Um, do you think that I should create a poll for, like, the other titles that I was reading? Um, or were were those just not, good enough, you know, titles? Like, should it just be between those 2 titles? Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do probably multiple polls on the title, what people want it to be, and then I will then officially make the decision, of what it'll be officially titled. But for right now, it's A Christmas Nightmare. I mean, that's what the screenplay is called, but, yeah, you know, it's most likely the title will change, but I wanna hear more, from people, like, what they would like, for it to be called. Um, but anyway, thank you guys all so much for joining the live stream tonight. I really appreciate it. It was a 6:45 p.m. to 10 p.m. live stream, so I went longer than usual. Uh, Not longer than usual. No, I went longer than the original time I was going to end it. It was going to be 9 p.m. But because there was connection issues and stuff, and I had to restart this live stream twice, I just wanted to keep it lasting a little bit longer. But thank you all for joining, and I will talk to you all very soon, and I will keep you all updated with everything. And thank you so much, Kaylee. Always, thank you for being my moderator, and being such a great support, uh, to my platform, to me. Thank you so much, and I will definitely message you and let you know what I'm going to be doing with my channel. And yeah, so stay tuned, guys. It's going to be an exciting, more so fall for my channel than summer. Because this summer I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna have fun with family, my friends. Hopefully, you guys are gonna be getting videos from me in September, October, November, December time. So, and it's also on whenever I'm filming the next Nightmare movie. Like what days I'm filming and stuff. But I'm gonna do everything I can to uh, um, get more content out for you guys. So, thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you all very soon. All right, peace.